Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
You lost. Try not to judge Valkyrie. I'm sorry, I should really go now. I can't really help you. I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town. I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road. Oh, it's a smart man to demand something up front for his work. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? Yeah? You change your mind? The Dawn Guard could use somebody like you. We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengir first, and the Empire second. I was Dengir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else. Only inside the gates. Much of Folkvith Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had. Only inside the gates. Much of Folkvith Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had. Only a hearty soul trouble. Some good armor you put together. See me at my forge if you need arms or armor. The lore bleeds Skyrim. It bleeds or dry, and I think none of us are the better for it. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first. Men and women joined the war. They travel far on these roads to split each other's goods.
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim. You need to leave now. That Valga Venetia is a gossip and a troublemaker. Need some? Yes? Yes? Hi.
No lollygagging.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I've got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this is... No, Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion Barrett a proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver the ashes to Runil, the priest of Archay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you. All right, then. I was Jarl once, but I was encouraged to step down when I took sides with the Stormcloaks. It was an Imperial plot, I tell you.
Ragnar the Red.
Aye, not so long ago. Some will tell you I stepped down on account of my old age. Truth is, I found out about all the Imperial spies crawling around Falkreath. A few well-placed bribes, and they bought themselves some friends. Suddenly, the nobles are calling for a new Jarl. And all the while, their pockets are jingling with the sound of Imperial septons. They named me Thane. They got my nephew Sitgeir in my place. A real friend to Cyrodiil, that one. Well, not against me, against all of Falkreath. Those Imperial bastards are spying on every one of us. Last night, I saw Laud the blacksmith writing a letter. Probably sending word to Solitude and General Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter. Good. Aye, not so long
Well met.
ago.
Unlike my brother,
Some will
I've
tell
no
you I
dislike
stepped
of
down on account of
strangers.
my old
Met
age.
lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count. His name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know. His name's Bolin. He's the one. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation.
On the day of your death, we will Need something? I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Keep a song in your heart.
Shor's bones, a handsome man in Falkreath.
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red. He came riding to Whiterun from Ulric's stead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
Falkreath was once full of wanderers and warriors like yourself.
Then he went quiet.
Can I get you something?
When he met the shield received, the stranger said,
I was Jarl once.
"Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right? Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
You hear any? Welcome to Dead. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look complete. The people of Skyrim don't like magic much, so about the only place you're likely to find a teacher is the College of Winterhold. I'll be right here if you need anything else.
This is a
Take
local
seat by the
favorite,
fire and I'll send
one of the
someone
first
over.
songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Handsome man in blood.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from Ulrikstead. The braggart did swagger and
Yes,
as he told of bold battles in gold he had made.
I was Jarl once.
But then he went
But I was...
quiet, did Ragnar
What's
the
this, some
Red,
kind
when
of
he met
code?
the shield maiden
Need as much
Matilda
iron
who
ore
said,
as you can dig up.
"Oh,
Well, he's
you
not
talk and you
spying,
lie and you
but it's
drink
clear
all
the
night.
Empire's
Now I
making
think it's high
Lod
time
smith
that
up
you
more
lie down
swords and
bleed."
armor for them.
And so then
Good
came
work.
clashing and
Take
slashing
this.
steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
You may have seen the open
The
grave
braggart
in our
Ragnar was no
graveyard.
more.
Most of the townsfolk think it's the work of a corpse thief. The truth is less pleasant. It was the grave of Vigar, my own ancestor, dead for centuries now. He is also a vampire. My family is entrusted with keeping him buried. But recently, someone stole the ward stone, and Vigar escaped. No, it's too late for the ward stone. Vigar must be destroyed. If this gets out, my family will suffer great shame. Yeah, I expected too much. I'll seek someone else to salvage the family honor. Destroy Vigar, my long-dead vampire ancestor. Have you changed your mind? Good. He will have fled to gather others of his kind.
You
Mind
want
what
a
you say.
drink?
The Empire has ears all over
A strong
this
drink
town.
will chase off that chill in the air.
Nari, this mead tastes like water, and the meat has gone off.
The meat is same as it ever was, and the meat is fresh. Maybe your sense of taste has gone off.
The impertinence! You never would have talked to me like that when I was Jarl.
We had the same argument every week, even when you were Jarl.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime. Execute every last bandit. Spare no one.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be. Falkreath Cemetery being House Carl of Falkreath is an honor.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengir before him. It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengir's health began to fail, young Siggeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Siggeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly. Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Hero's Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. May wisdom forever light your path.
Man like you need... Suppose so. Got one all... You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Ride strong.
Khajiit welcomes you, and also your coin. Take a look. Take a look. May road lead you to warm sands. This one needs something? that you will...
I have traveled...
Take a look. May the sun keep you warm. This is cold.
This war's as stupid as... Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. It's back to work then. This war's a... Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for... Honest pay for honest work.
You lost?
Well,
you need something to do.
I'm the
or you
owner
just
and
enjoy
proprietor
slowing down
of
the
Hunting
hard
Brew
work?
uses only... Take a look. Until next time.
Everything's all right?
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence that we might better understand.
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble. I am. I came into Arche's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return. Blessing of Arche to you for your help. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. Oh, merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest. It is through the
A sad time. Honest pay for honest work. Honest pay for honest work. Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Or perhaps Arche's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way. Our daughter, our little girl, she hadn't seen her 10th winter. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? He ripped her apart, like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury. The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim.
May the spirit
My
of
husband
Ravenia
Matthias and I tend corpse-like farms.
and suffering know the serenity of Aetherius, and may we one day rejoice.
You are exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, I think you'll be just what I need. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out. My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated. He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in. Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shame. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Are you feeling sick? Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a Nord village. I'll show you what I know. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Lead the way. I'm right behind you. All right, what is it? What do you need? Still need me to do something? I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then. I'll head back home if you need me. Divine smile on you, friend. There's beauty here, unmatched, and lead the way.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Until next time.
Steel's good, but loyal. The finest weapons and armor. Yeah. Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here, It's not much, but take it anyway.
Citizen?
Need something? Come to gawk at the monster. Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring. This is the Ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl. I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever. I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There is a certain beast in these lands. Large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness. Give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free. I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I could feel it coming on. I could taste her. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away. Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late. Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and, well, the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
You were talking to that murderous savage, and then he escaped. What are you hiding? Stay out of trouble, Orc. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier then. Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks with this crazy old woman.
Well met, hunter. I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hercene. I may consider it, but you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me. Fly, my hunter. There are others who vie for my favor. A bit of competition. Don't dally while the prey flees.
Still here. I'll head back home if you need me.
Has the Blood Moon called you, fellow hunter? The prey is strong, stronger than the hunters. But more will come. Bring him down for the glories of Lord Hercene.
You. Why?
And I would deserve it, wouldn't I? I can't stop you if that's what you want to do. Hercene is too powerful. But if you spare me, I can be a powerful ally to you. And I would promise to never return to civilized life. I know now that I can't live among people.
So be it.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath, and I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Done well, Hunter. And found my favor. That skin will serve you well, child. Look more closely at it. My glory shall protect you from all this world's grievances. Good hunting.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
No,
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? The finest weapons and armor. Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to... Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Mm-hmm. Have you met my father? This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. I help my father. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Guts, you think all... I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Mm-hmm. Need something? You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Take a look. Don't forget to check. Inside the shop if you need anything.
Be glad you're here. Those bastards don't even have a wall.
Any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please! I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. All right then.
In a world of fools, you stand out above the rest. Here, take this small sign of my friendship.
You look awful. Better not get... Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance. Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. You watch yourself.
Your children? Your very life?
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the...
You have come.
You have come to hear the word of Talos. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up. The word.
Those two at it again?
I knew it.
Just keep moving. We'll wear them out.
Come on! Chop, chop! Pull him back!
You're pathetic!
Son of a... Azura curse you!
You think you stand a chance?
That's your best, huh? That the best you can do?
Are you gonna let me watch or not? So who's winning now?
Going to enjoy killing you.
Burn. Mercy! You look awful. Better not get me sick.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around. I had a bad time a few years back, and I turned to drink. But Vignar, and we've done as much as we can. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than me. Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when to hear Vignar tell it. We're a bunch of layabouts and useless whiners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life. Farewell, sir.
Haven't seen your face before. Ask any fool around here and get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. None of our business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of Jarls. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. Was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. So you think you have what it takes? Huh. Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Until next time.
Yes, I haven't got all day. Speak.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar.
All right, then.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I
Oh,
haven't
I'm
seen
just a
you
servant,
before,
dear.
have I?
You want to
We
talk to
met?
one of the companions, I'm sure.
What do you need?
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take it. Out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick.
I can't keep helping you with everything.